And now we're going to go to Daniel MUNEVAR. He is an advisor to former Greek Finance Minister Yanis Varoufakis. Mr. MUNEVAR, tell us, thanks for joining us. To start, if you could tell us a bit about the immediate situation in Greece. Now, will Markaris be able to form a new government in the parliament, in your opinion?
Yes, so basically the situation is one where after the elections in January, where Syriza obtained 149 parliamentary seats out of 320 on a platform of rejection of austerity, the pressures of the institutions and the Troika forced the Greek government to sign a new memorandum of understanding, and this has basically weakened the government coalition. Nearly 49 members of the government coalition voted against the latest memorandum of understanding that was just approved last week. So under these conditions, this forced the government either to call for a confidence vote or directly call for new elections. And this is what the government has ultimately decided, which is basically a tactical move. The objective is twofold. On the one hand, to basically get out of Syriza these 49 members of the parliament who voted against the memorandum, so as to strengthen Syriza internally under the direction of Alexis Tsipras. And second, to basically advance the organization of the elections, so the impact of the austerity measures, the impact of cuts on pensions, on public expenditure, and increases on taxes are not yet evident to the population, so the government can still capitalize on the popularity that it still has.
So let's talk a little bit about the future. What, in your opinion, are some of the strategies that might be employed so that Greece can move forward and find new ways to stimulate economic growth there in the face of this debt?
Well, the situation of the Greek economy is extremely complicated because under the latest memorandum of understanding, basically most of the measures are only going to further contract the economy. You have increases in taxes, value-added tax, income tax. You have significant expenditure cuts. You have the promise that the government has committed that before October, it has to commit to further cuts that are going to be implemented from 2016 all the way until 2018. Furthermore, the institutions have not agreed to provide Greece with any new resources for investment. And to make the situation worse, it is not clear yet what type of measures they will undertake to ensure that Greek debt is sustainable. It is important to remember that not even the IMF is willing to provide new resources until the European partners decide what type of debt relief they are going to provide to Greece. So sadly, basically, there is not going to be any significant recovery of the Greek economy. We can expect a continued deterioration of the economic situation, and with it, an increase in the political tensions in the country.
All right, thanks so much for joining us as we continue to follow the latest out of Greece after the resignation of Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras and now those attempts to form a new government.